Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. Welcome back to a GutPunchRP and the Fractured Peninsula, where we are jumping back in down a man. But we're pausing anyway. Please do remember to, if you're able, donate to our link in the chat this evening. We are raising money for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund and giving away an adorable prize pack featuring this Baggin and also a rainbow dice tray. Rainbow dice. And something else. Pins. That's the other thing. Some pins. Otherwise, thank you for sticking with us. And we are going to jump back in, pivoting a little bit. Right? Are we pivoting? Let me just go to this part of Discord just real quick. No? We will jump back in and we will continue from where we were. So, at the moment that you sort of pause and look towards these fairies that are looking directly at you, Liz-Ewe-Rath, they all of a sudden are moving much more quickly. And roll initiative. So that'll be Reckon Liz initiative, if you would be so kind.
19.
Nice.
5.
Also nice. Oh, I don't know. And then we're gonna do these dudes.
We're just chilling, hanging out inside the house. A little spooked by everything else that's happening in there. It's fine.
Fine.
I don't know
She's
what
just-
you're talking about. I'm fascinated.
You are kind of watching like through this window, just like time being a little bit off. But you do roll me a perception check, actually.
Ew. 11.
11. All right, so you're looking out the window. Oh, they finally got those fairies moving. That's nice. And then suddenly you kind of hear over your shoulder, and you young lady Triss, I'll tell you what you have to do. And she kind of takes you by the hand and starts leading you away from the window and back in towards the door, which is exactly the point where, Rain, you see these pixies hurtling towards your compatriot, and what do you do?
Okay, I see them heading directly towards Liz.
Yes, with malice is how you would interpret what is going on.
Okay.
They look like they're drawing tiny little toothpick-sized swords and just getting ready.
It's a swarm.
It's not a swarm. It's like the 5 that you saw are kind of all like converging on this individual who has a hand to the plum that is in the tree.
Okay. I'm gonna say... Actually, do I notice if Liz is affected by the, like, wonky time?
Nope, you both still seem to be okay.
Okay.
The
I'm-
fairies have sped up to normal time to match, is kind of what's going on. They've been
Okay.
released.
So I'll, like, yell to Liz, never mind, hands off the fruit. And, I will hold an action. I'm trying to find what spell I want to hold. I will hold... I will hold a actually no, this is a cantrip. How close are the fairies to me?
Yeah, I feel like I should put you all on here since I got this map out. We'll say you are over here talking to the tree ant, and Liz has made it like over by this tree, so it's really just about 15 feet to Liz, and then those fairies are probably within, at this point, 5 or 10 feet of Liz. So 40 feet at the farthest?
Oh, 40 feet from me.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Damn. Okay.
At least, I think 2 of them, because it's 2 from like either side and 1 from the back is kind of, or like, you could get a majority of them if you are looking for something that is 30 feet, is another way of framing that.
I want to move 15 feet towards one of the groups. Whichever group is closer to like where everybody else is, like the house. And
They're all kind of in front of you, so we can just move you like up under that tree is the closest group, or like closest individual fairy to you.
Okay.
There.
And I will hold Thunder Wave.
I'm gonna wreck that fairy. All right. So you step into this fairy space, and just an energy starts to sort of gather around you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I just like lost the tab. If I'm that close to the fairy, I might as well just hit it.
Okay.
'Cause I didn't realize I was
off!
gonna be like
Do
that
it!
close.
Go ahead and try to hit this fairy.
So it's a con save 12 for the fairy,
Oh, con save 12 for the fairy.
and it's a 15-foot cube.
Yeah, they got a 9 on that save.
That is unfortunate.
And I would say with a 15-foot cube, you can get like one other fairy. You want to hit them too?
Yes, please.
They also fail.
Excellent. They take 11 points of damage, and if any of them are still up there, push 10 feet away from me.
Okay, let me check one thing real quick. Oh, sorry, let me... That's cute of them. You vaporize these fairies in the most devastating manner. A few pieces of fruit just fall from the tree. Another tree that was kind of half in bloom, all the buds just sort of blow off. And this entire grove goes deadly silent. Anything else?
Since this was thunder damage, I'm hoping the noise alerts the rest of our group.
Yeah, they hear it. We'll pick them back up at the top of the round.
Excellent.
All right. So that'll bring us to one set of these fairy entities, which they have lost a comrade that just was exploded in front of their eyes as they were peacefully trying to pick fruit at the slowest rate possible. So now the remaining 2 are going to turn, and they were like fairly close to Liz-Ewe-Rath. Ooh, yeah, you have a 10-foot reach, don't you?
I do. And actually, as soon as they enter that 10-foot reach, I can take an opportunity attack.
Are you gonna opportunity attack these little dudes?
Wreck them.
I'm
You-
trying to think if she would.
I mean, you know what's going on. Like, you had your hand on a plum not even half a second ago.
No, I don't think she realizes, and I think she like registered to that Rain said not to whatever, so she's probably in the process of, or like she would be about to like start letting go of the fruit, but they're
All right.
rushing.
Okay. So, we'll say that's your turn?
Oh, I thought it was their turn.
Oh, it is their turn. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. It got real exciting all of a sudden. All right. So, yes, they are rushing towards you with these swords that absolutely look like toothpicks to you out in their hands. That's correct. It was... so, one is a 15 plus something. That's the wrong stat block. 17 to hit,
That will miss.
and then the other one is 19 to hit.
That just hits.
So one of these little sprites, this like angry green little fella with just like a wisp of hair straight back and shining wings, comes straight for your eye and just kind of glances off the side of your helmet as you turn your face away. I don't know if you wear a helmet, but that's what happened. And then his friend, while you're kind of like distracted by that, just stabs you directly between two of the plates of armor into the side. And is going to then... That's all they're doing. That's what they do. So you will take 1 point of slashing damage. And then it's your turn, having just been stabbed by a little guy with a toothpick who's flying and being angry. 'Cause you touched his fruit.
So basically, like, we'll stop with the, like, we'll release hand and we'll, like, kind of just, I guess, like, unarmed strike to just, like, swat at the, like, you know, kind of like a bug biting you, and you just...
You want to swat at this guy. All right. Roll an unarmed attack. The backhand of fairy.
A
Jesus
natural
Christ.
20.
He explodes. He just explodes. Like, you reach out, you backhand this fairy, and just like his little friends with the thunder wave, this dude explodes. The treant that is still kind of stuck in this slow is like, what the fuck? And that'll bring us to the sprites' turns. Not the sprites, the other fairies, who are screaming in rage, and where they looked like these adorable little like Tinkerbell fellas before, are now looking like a very, very evil fairy that you would not want to see at any point. Like, their teeth have like extended and their skin has kind of got this gray, cracked look about it now. And they are going to put their hands together. And I'm going to need you, Liz, to roll me a wisdom save. Oh, perfect.
7.
And as
Oh, no.
they are screaming towards you, one of them sort of puts their hands together and releases a spell towards you, and you turn into a sheep. And the other one is going to go ahead and sort of screaming out of the other side towards you. Wait, what is this? What's this do? I just do this? Is this how this works? I don't read spells. I don't know how D&D happens. What's your hit point situation, Rec?
What an ominous question.
Right, like,
I mean,
hello?
just like the number, just the number.
My hit points are full.
Okay. I mean, you don't have above 18, though.
Oh, no, I do not.
Okay, that's fine. You fall asleep.
Okay. Okay.
So that brings us to in the house. You heard a thunderous blast. Triss, you were kind of being taken by the hand and sort of led to the door, and she was starting to prattle instructions. Something about going to the well, but like, don't touch the well. And then, all of a sudden, a force knocks you back into, like, the wall of this, like, little hut. As this sweet old lady in front of you also lets off a thunderous blast, and moving very quickly goes out the front door. She's a freaking monster. I'm just gonna do this. You will take 6 points of damage, Triss. And the door slams open before, like, most of you in the cabin can react. And it's almost simultaneous with the moment that one of you is put to sleep and one of you is turned into a sheep.
Son of a bitch.
And then there is this
Oh, God.
pause. What are you in the house doing?
I feel Triss would recognize Rain's blasts, and she would immediately, like, after getting blasted, and be like, ow! And then run out. Do I have a reaction at all? Or, like, can I...
The whole situation is pretty fucking surprising.
Okay, no, yeah.
So we'll go with
Yeah.
no.
I'm running outside then. I'm trying to get to Rain.
All right. Yeah, you all can start running. Like, we're not in initiative. There's a sheep and an asleep person. But it seems like all of a sudden this grove that was once like very verdant, like lovely green, is starting to have like sort of a stormy personality. Like shadows are sort of coming in as you're watching like this old lady who is just standing there being like, I show nothing but hospitality, and this is what happens. This is always what happens. And the like plants sort of start to get a little bit more along the lines of twisting vines. They sort of start coming up through the ground in like that stop-start motion as everything just starts to get a little spikier, a little darker, and she sort of turns back to those still in the house, which we have Gloves and Maury.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been treated so rudely in my own home, and you come here and you kill my friends. Do you have any recourse? As like, she has gotten taller. She has gotten at least 3 inches taller since she was holding Triss's hand a moment ago. There's a slight crackling of magic in the air.
I'm gonna start slowly backing away from her. I think Maury would have been kind because you mentioned she has like potion making equipment. This lady in her house,
Tons of it.
I think Maury would have been because he hadn't been given a job yet, so he would have been kind of looking at that. Yeah, he was just kind of inspecting that stuff because that's stuff that he's familiar with. And is there any chance I could have found something useful and or explosive?
Yep. Roll me a perception check.
Great.
I was like, we'll do Rex thing first so that you can leave the call if you want to. Nope.
Dirty 20.
What'd you say?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Yeah, like as you were kind of like looking, you know, you have Gloves chopping old vegetables. You have Triss being kind of let out of the house. You are inspecting what is kind of along the walls in these various sized bottles. For as sort of rustic and rough as it looks, you gather that it's fairly organized.
Mm-hmm.
These are bases, these are acids, these are, the other word, I don't know. Chemistry things. But yeah, there is a section that you are pretty sure is acid, and there's a section that you're like, I'm pretty sure that's poison. So,
Great.
pick what you want.
Fantastic. I can make poison myself, so I'm gonna grab an acid bottle of like something acidic, something like dangerously acidic, and just gonna kind of. I want to. Is there any chance I could have grabbed that without her noticing before shit started getting explosively weird?
Roll a sleight of hand.
Okay. I'm not the. Oh, well, that with my -1, that makes it a 10.
Yeah, she's leading Trish to the door, and you're sort of like reaching your hand for something. She's like, no, that's. You don't want to be touching that. That's for experienced. Maybe one day. And she just sort of chuckles as she's turning to Triss, and then you hear the explosion outside.
Cool. Then in that case, as shit's about to pop off, I'm gonna grab that bottle, fucking chuck it at her, and run.
All right. There is a back door to this. It's kind of like one of those like door on either side for like a nice cross breeze in the summer sort of things going on. So you just turn and start fucking booking it and slam into the back door. It opens. She's way out here. She's not locking stuff. But do roll me an unarmed strike. What is that? Sure, whatever. Either or.
Unarmed strike is a 13 to hit.
As you are turning, you swear that your aim is dead center and true. And the bottle seems to break, and all this acid seems to just freeze for a second and fall to the ground like rain.
Okay.
And she has again gotten taller, and her robes have gotten a little bit more high-end, let's say. The tatteredness is sort of starting to retreat, and they're becoming like a fine robe as you make your way out the back door. And how are you doing, Gloves?
As soon as stuff kicks off, Gloves will just go, that's about what I figured. And we'll just turn to her and go, your knives suck, and I'll throw the kitchen knife at her.
Yes. Roll me an attack.
Perf. That is a 15 to hit.
That will not hit. She seems once again to get taller as she waves her hand, and the long sleeve of her robe just seems to knock the knife to the side. And she is... Her eyes have gotten like sharp. They're no longer like that cloudy old person thing. Her cheekbones are like coming in very hot and high. And she has long dark hair going from the wispy gray now that's sort of seeming to flow up around her shoulders as you also run out the back.
Oh, yeah.
And as sort of the door, you just make it around the edge of the door before you feel this like crackling of magic begin. And there's half a second, and the roof sort of pops off this building, and coming straight up into the air is this figure who is flying now as you continue to run.
Yeah, probably want to keep running.
Right.
Yeah, looking for Rain, looking for Liz,
Yeah, you knew where they were. You are now on the like opposite side of. Okay, so I guess we're using the map now. Actually, it didn't have to be this way, guys. So you two are coming out the back over here.
You give us this incredibly sus witch.
You said initiative.
Yeah!
It's true.
Against like 3 little guys. And then you guys are like, let's fight this old lady who's clearly shifty as hell. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I can't believe.
She's fighting us.
Triss, you went out the front door, right? Are
Yeah.
you dead? Okay.
Not dead yet.
So, you're out the front door, they're out the back door. The roof has just blown off this house.
Ooh.
We're doing it. We're taking roofs off. It's how serious we are. Right
Yes.
now.
This is flashback
And-
to when the gelatinous cube went through the house.
And rising up above it. Do I have a different figure?
Oh boy. Oh no.
Y'all
no.
done effed up, Aaron. Like,
Nah, we got this.
yeah, totally. You totally got this. I'll just use this one right here. Oh yeah, you're a sheep.
God, you're
Oh,
a sheep.
oh yeah, you're a sheep and asleep. Oh no. Oh.
Oh god. Oh no.
TPK. TPK.
You have to be this way. Run.
Character will be a
I mean, to be fair,
paladin.
I was just trying to swat the little guy. I didn't mean to nat 20 his ass.
Okay, so as the roof
Not your
blows
fault you're built like a brick house. Like,
off, we are going to have everyone else join initiative.
okay.
With there's so many things on this map.
Ooh!
Sure are.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
So many enemies and no extra attack in sight.
No, you're level
Our
2,
level 2
guys.
asses.
Why are you saying this like you didn't design the encounter? Enough of you.
DM.
Hey, I was just trying to get people their little secret things for next level or whatever, and y'all are making it hard, is all I'm saying. Alright.
Well, it's been nice
what are we
knowing
doing?
y'all.
Yeah, it's
It's a 22 on initiative for gloves.
Oh, same with Triss.
Nice.
okay. So, gloves before Tristan?
Oh, yeah.
I got a 5.
Okay.
I got a rock.
Single digits club.
Hey.
And you were at 4, correct, Liz?
9.
9?
Nice.
And then we gotta put more. Oh my gosh, this is so strange.
Sorry, 7. Sorry.
Oh, okay. And
between.
it was 19 for. Okay, we still got pixies on the field. Oh, goodness. Alright, so. That's that. Here. This is a crazy thing that you guys have awoken. All right, starting with Gloves and Triss at the top. Gloves, who has just made their way out of the back door, and Triss, who is hauling ass out the front door towards your friends who you saw in the grove right here. So you have about 35 feet to get to the edge of the grove, which obviously from the back is going to be about 50, I'm thinking.
Makes sense. Well, I got to get a schmoove on. So I will use my cunning action to dash.
All right.
And I want to get over to Rain,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to wake them up with my action.
How many feet of
That's-
movement do you have?
While dashing, I have 60 feet.
Just gonna do some of this stuff to make this a little easier to see. It's fall now. You said you did not say 150 feet.
60.
Okay, I'm like, I think I just had a light stroke.
Yeah, I did not say 150. You're right.
Yeah, we'll just say you can get there. So you slide in between Liz and Rain and just reach out, and how do you awaken?
So I will take this small little brick of very old aged cheese, basically, that works as like a natural smelling salt, and I'll just crack it open and then stick it under Rain's nose and just wait for a second, and then when that does absolutely nothing because it's fucking cheese, I'll just smack Rain across the face.
Rain, you are in the loveliest dream that you're enjoying a charcuterie board on like a river plaza situation, and then you just get slapped in the face.
Ow!
I know you're tired, but we got things to do.
I just like look around, like, when did I fall asleep?
That is a great question. I have no idea.
Meh.
Why is she a sheep?
Sheep next to you.
Someone's a sheep?
Apparently.
Did Rain see Liz get turned into a sheep? What was the what happened first? Was Liz turned into a sheep first, or was Rain put to sleep first?
I think sheep happened first.
Yeah, sheep happened first, but they were like very close together, so it was like you probably saw the flash of magic.
I will
sheep
offer
falling to hit the ground, and then you were asleep.
With my free object interaction, can I offer the sheep some very old cheese that a normal sheep would not be interested in? Like the cheese that's still in my hand.
You can definitely try and poison the sheep.
I'll just stick my hand out and assume that if they just eat the cheese anyway, despite how old it is, like that's probably Liz. That's Gloves' logic, because Gloves know damn well that Gloves could pull out the oldest cheese that they've ever seen, and if there's no mold on it, Liz is trying it.
I mean, even if there is mold, roll for cheese, Liz. I don't know. Do it. I'm GM.
Roll for cheese?
Yeah.
You heard the GM.
Is that?
That sounds like a constitution.
It's to see if you as a
you're asking too many
sheep
questions
are going
here.
to like. Be cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's.
Episode
Okay.
title, roll for cheese.
Roll for cheese.
I got the episode title. Let's go.
So, question: if I lose, am I eating the cheese, or if I win, am I eating the cheese?
I was gonna go. It was low for eating the cheese since it sounds a little crusty.
Then I'm eating the cheese. I got a 6.
This is the most Liz thing ever.
I feel like the sheep is probably Liz.
Oh my god.
And now this sheep is easier. You have advantage on animal handling if you just try and take the sheep. That's the whole thing. All right. Anything else, Gloves?
No, God, no.
All right, Tris, what you got?
Did Tris witness the cheese situation go down? Did she hear?
You did notice that Gloves very suddenly went over and slapped someone and fed a sheep something. So.
Okay.
You're vaguely aware that there are things happening over there. Well, acutely aware, but vaguely aware of cheese. At all times.
Are they within 30 feet of me?
No. A couple more feet than that.
I will go forward until they are within 30 feet of me. Please and thank you.
You got to go 20 feet? Or just kind of whatevering with that terrain in there.
Yeah, it's
This is all
fine.
for show, guys.
What's that right in front of me? Is that the aunt?
This?
Yeah.
What?
I
This
don't
is
know.
a tree.
Okay, we're fine then. We're fine.
She's up here. This old lady's right over here on a floaty thing.
It's fine. I'm not concerned with her about right now. Everything's fine. Nothing bad is happening.
No, totally not. So you moved about 20 feet, and now you're within 30 feet of them.
Okay. She just blasted me. I don't know what's going on. And I'm going to bonus action Sanctuary on Rain, considering that I heard her thunder wave go off and then saw Gloves wake her up and see Rain, or wake them up and see that Rain is still on the ground. And then, so that's bonus action, and then action, I will do my little Fey bullshit that I don't remember what's called, but little gold flower crowns appear above the head of Rain, and who hasn't had it yet? Who wants a D4? Gloves.
Sure.
You get to add a D4 to one of your turns for something that involves rolling a D20.
Good.
I'm sure it's more specific than that, but I will DM you.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fine.
But it's fine because okay.
And then,
Anything else from you, Tris?
Turn back to the lady and be like, I don't know why you're so upset, but we're sorry. What can we do to help? Like, what's wrong?
Right, you have yelled that to this angry floating lady.
Yes, I have no idea what's going on.
Do you want to finish using your movement at all? I think you have another 10 feet.
Yeah, I will go to the left. I want to get away from them if I can.
Just continuing into the grove with everyone else?
No, I want to go away from them. I want to
way.
keep distance, yeah. I'm going to spread out. Yeah, to the garden.
Okay, so we'll go swoop.
Thank you. Hi, little mushroom. That's Triss's turn.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm checking like one thing.
It's fine.
Oh no.
Did I just step into the pond? I
No,
would
you
not
step into the pond. I sent you along the pond.
Okay, thank you.
This other thing that I'm reading.
Okay. It's fine.
Oh, lovely.
It's fine.
Okay. That sorry, it does come into effect, but I also realized I hadn't read that thing in a minute, and now we're back. All right, so then we're up to Rain, who is now awake. You are prone currently, so it'll be half your movement to get up, which I'm guessing you would like to do.
Yeah.
So you groggily stand up as Gloves is kind of assisting you in getting to your feet. And what would you like to do?
Well, I heard Triss talk to the old lady who's not looking so old no more.
She's looking a little hot and evil, and it's taking a turn, guys.
So, how far away is she from me?
Her? I
Yeah.
have so many goddamn rulers, and I don't have. That's okay. As the crow flies, she is about 65 feet from you.
Damn. Okay. I can't reach her.
You might not want to reach her.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but just in case. Okay. I'm gonna listen to Triss. And I guess head over to the sheep.
All right. So you take a couple steps, and you are facing Liz the sheep.
Glove says that you're Liz. I don't know how it happened. How do we stop you from being a sheep? Would Brain know this?
Roll me an Arcana check. Yeah.
If I smack the sheep, would she come back?
If not, as someone who is a disciple of the goddess of adventure, I feel this is up Triss's wheelhouse. This is something that has been presented to the temple before.
What'd you roll, Rain?
I'm glad you do, because I don't know shit about sheep. I got a natural 1.
Oh,
no.
In this moment of panic, you are like, if I shock a sheep, though, I'll probably kill it. Like, what if I kill my friend by shocking the sheep to death? And then it's like a whole thing where I've killed my friend. So, in the panic, you are not 100% sure that slapping a sheep is going to help.
That's true. It's about 50-50 if I shock the sheep. I probably won't shock the sheep.
Are you saying this out loud?
I feel like you're too far away to hear.
Okay.
Yeah, if Rain is, it's under their breath.
Okay.
Damn.
It's also like a sheep. It probably weighs about like 35 pounds. It's like a smallish sheep. That feels right. I'm basing it on dog heights. I think they're a little chunkier though.
Okay, well, since I don't know fuck all about reversing sheep, I don't think I'm strong enough to do this, but I could try to like push the sheep in Trish's direction with my remaining movement.
Yeah, you just want to like drag the sheep towards Triss?
Yeah, just get a little closer.
It's just gonna be half your movement, we'll say. Do you want to use? Did you already use your action? Do you want to use your dash as well?
Yeah, because I didn't use an action yet.
Alright, so we'll go straight this way. So you can get right to there, pushing this sheep, so you are 10 feet from Liz.
I don't think kidnapping her sheep is gonna make this better, Rain. I think we really ticked her off.
No, this sheep is Liz.
The sheep is Liz?
Yeah, reverse it.
Just little smack.
Flip it and reverse it.
Mac?
Just
You saying that works?
Yeah, just a little damage. You just gotta knock the sheep out of her. It's just gotta hurt a little bit, not too much though.
I have a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll say you can like butt end of whatever you're holding this sheep to try and unsheep it.
I mean, fuck it, unarmored strike. I guess.
Yep.
She can't have too many hit points, right?
It's a bonk. It's just a little bonk.
What's a sheep's AC?
DM allows bonk.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can't do an unarmored strike. Unarmored strike because I'm weak as fuck.
So one point.
She's a sheep though.
I know.
I feel like sheep have more hit points than one.
Can I cantrip the sheep?
Give me a second.
I'm on it.
Heads or tails?
I have 3 hit points as a sheep.
What's your AC as a sheep?
10.
10 on the card I found.
Lord, all right. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay, you're doing tails. If it's tails, you can cantrip this sheep. It is heads.
Damn.
Aw.
All right, I bonked the sheep. I can only do 1 damage.
You bonk the sheep for 1 damage. It looks confused as to why you smacked it. It is a sheep. It did nothing wrong in its entire life, and you just smacked it.
Chess!
You're doing the right thing. Keep doing it. Otherwise,
You
I'll
bonk it.
Okay, I'll bonk her.
Alright, but you guys are all right there, doing your thing. Anything else with your turn?
God, no.
Spread out.
Okay.
Why'd you come closer?
I need you to fix the sheep.
Oh, that's so mean.
Uh-oh.
I should. Wow. That's all I have to say to y'all doing this right now. Gotta read this I gotta read this big ass stat block now to see how
said that the fairies were going for Liz.
Right.
Now here we are.
they are also fair. You know, they had 1 hit point, guys. 1 hit
I don't know that.
They're little like.
They look
We're
aggressive.
little guys.
No,
We
you
don't know
know
shit.
Tinkerbell didn't. Okay.
They look aggressive.
They looked aggressive.
Yeah.
All right.
They're trying to fuck her up.
God said roll initiative. That means that was aggressive.
I have a -1 for my intelligence.
Okay, that checks out. All right. So what's about to happen is this now beautiful and sinister woman is floating over this house, sort of emerald green and black robes that just have long tendrils that almost are sort of like mirroring the shape of roots as she is sort of flying, and you can just sort of see the very bottoms of, like, you know, when people are floating, their little toes are hanging out. It's that situation, just adding to it. And she is going to start floating forward. And
Oh,
still
no.
is sort of just speaking in an enraged manner about how you came into her grove, you took the bread from her table, you killed her friends, you didn't listen to her instructions, just this constant murmuring, and is then going to go ahead and...
But I gave you bread!
Let me just continue to read stuff. It's things that no one should be
So
doing.
backup characters, everybody. What do you
Yeah,
got?
I mean, tell.
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
thinking of playing a
introduce them to the
paladin.
audience now, because
Got an idea for a wizard.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
So I'm thinking like Goblin Barbarian. as
Ooh.
my
Nice.
backup.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe I'll do a wizard. That's a good idea.
I could go for like I could make it work with like as a changeling maybe. I could
We can do Oops All Wizards.
Oops all wizards!
Dark
and then you
Academia era.
end up like back
Ooh.
in this exact spot, but you would think you could win.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wizard.
Yeah.
We would
Yeah.
actually be with a party with
It's all
enough
hubris.
intelligence to follow instructions as opposed to a party of, let's face it guys, a bunch of dumbasses that can't follow instructions. We
I
can't.
mean, but like wizards though are like, am I going to follow these instructions? Gale voice?
Can I
The
think my
hubris
way
is
around
hubrising.
them?
I comprehend, however, I refuse.
Yeah. It's like it's not oops all wizards, it's oops all hubris.
I just show up with my third fucking cleric. Let's go.
Fuck it, I'll make a
Oh.
fucking necromancer. Let's go.
Ah,
This is what's about to happen to y'all.
Blade
you
Singer.
know you want to. Come on.
Ooh,
Do it. It's
Do it.
Pride Month.
Yes.
Do it.
do it.
So, I mean, you all sound married to your backup characters. But as she sort of rises into the air, her hands come together and she starts very slowly pulling apart like the makings of a spell. And it feels like it takes forever and also no time at all for this magic to just build and build and build. And then in a flash, you all find yourselves at the edge of this trail into the woods, coming around a bend, hearing a slight humming.
I start copying the humming.
Do we remember everything that just happened?
You do.
Is Liz
Am
still a
I a
sheep?
sheep?
You are not a sheep, but you do have this feeling that you just suddenly kind of expanded back into yourself, and it's kind of like your joints hurt a little bit, like growing pains, where you're just like... And there's a slight humming around the bend.
Well, that's
What
weird.
the fuck? What the fuck? just
Sure,
happened?
stop
Hold
humming.
back. Oh my god.
I
Stop
stop.
humming, Chess.
I stop humming.
Yeah.
We're not doing that shit again.
What the fuck was that? What happened? What? We were inside the house and shit popped off. What was going on?
I don't know. I just know I got blasted, and then she ran outside, and then the roof came off, and Liz was a sheep, and
I
Ring was on the
trying
ground.
to get the fruit.
Wait, were you actually the sheep?
You were a sheep?
I was a sheep.
Huh.
Wait,
I didn't expect that. to
What?
be-
are you like a sheep like Maury is a wolf? Were you
I
a sheep this whole time?
Cheese.
I don't think
Hang on, my
sheep should eat
accent.
cheese.
That's what it is now.
I would
Did
like
she
some
poison you
cheese.
with cheese or something?
No, don't eat that cheese. It's not good anymore.
Or do.
No.
Isn't some cheese supposed to have mold in it? That's beside the point. Okay. What? If that humming is her again around the corner, then what do we do this time? Assuming it's like the same thing over again.
Well, she knows where the flowers are. She's supposed to take us to the flowers, right?
Do we know where the flowers are?
Didn't see any.
Not precisely, no.
It's also, they're not going to be in bloom until the sun goes down, so...
Yeah, it would be best to find them before it gets dark, probably, so that when it is dark, we can
just
pick
pick
them
them and
without
split.
getting lost. Yeah.
I feel like just talking to her again is unwise.
Yeah.
I also don't think it's smart to just wander the forest looking for the flowers, though.
Yeah, I mean, if we play nice, if we find ourselves in the whole going to her farm and being given chores and all that, if we play along with it this time, I mean, as long as we're careful, maybe we can...
Well, what went wrong? At what point did things go bad? Because it was fine inside the house.
Yeah, what happened outside?
Well, we were starting to pick fruit and the fairies, like, flew at us.
Like,
They just attacked you?
And it looked like they were getting ready to attack us.
Those trees didn't talk, though.
Seems like false advertising.
She said that there was one and out there, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's just the wrong one. I don't know.
No, there was one out there.
Could
Okay.
she said the instructions in the house for what Triss and Rain were supposed to do, correct? Could Triss
Yes.
try to remember what those instructions were?
Pretty much what you all remember her saying was that those two were going to go out to the orchard,
Uh-huh.
talk to the treant.
Uh-huh.
The treant would give them fruit.
Okay, you guys were
Oh.
supposed to go out into the orchard, talk to the treant, and the treant was going to get the fruit. So, did anything not go according to those instructions?
I grabbed the fruit.
Oh.
Yeah, I might have
Some-
missed half that detail.
Sometimes older women, when they're running things, get really, really, really strict on the instructions. And though it's like, what difference does it make that I'm the one who, like, you know, picks up and takes something to the altar instead of, you know, the other acolyte? And, like, they're supposed to be the one to pick it up and move it to the altar. But then they get really, really upset about the fact that even though the thing did the
I feel
exact
like
same
we're getting
thing.
a little
That
off track
feels
here.
oddly specific.
Yeah, but sometimes they just really, really want the really specific thing to happen, even though you can get the same result by doing the steps slightly different. They want the steps to go their way. Otherwise, they get mad. And sometimes it's training, and sometimes you get rewarded for it, and sometimes you just don't get punished.
But the ant was taking so long to pick fruit.
I understand
Would
why.
have been here.
Yeah.
You would have been there literally forever in her realm. With
Yeah.
The speed that this thing was doing.
But don't we need to wait until nighttime for the flowers anyway?
And
Yeah, but if the ant doesn't pick enough fruit over the night, we
Well-
might be there for multiple nights.
That's fair.
Maybe it's a test in
Alternative.
patience.
because also the alternative to that is that the old lady kind of kills us all, and that doesn't sound fun.
I don't want to be a sheep.
Me neither. Yeah.
You'd make a very
I don't
cute
want to
sheep.
be turned into a sheep against my will.
Is someone there?
Nope.
Right. We're just around the corner.
Shit.
We were just leaving.
I mean, are you just leaving? You're just going the other way?
I don't know if we can find them on our own. The flowers. I don't know. I don't know these woods. I don't know any of these plants. I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like we can do this, but maybe if people don't want to, maybe they can wait for us here. But I think we can do this. If it's just following instructions, I'm really good at following instructions.
Triss, work your old lady charms. Everyone else just follow instructions, I guess.
Hi, Sora, is that you?
Oh. I see you've reconsidered and you're back again.
Yeah, we still need the
Yes.
flowers.
Yes,
So-
the flowers, did you know they make them into drugs? And she just gets
Really?
up, and she's the exact same size as she was when you first met her, the same, like, papery skin and tattered clothes. Once again, as she gets up from that chair, you kind of notice the roots separating as she pushes off and goes, when I was young, we also made it into drugs. Let's just be for real. And starts shuffling slowly with her little feet, just going forward, back towards her house. Which I feel like is a good place to pause for the evening.
Two.
To let you all
Let's go
hear
again.
about
Let's
your
go again.
choices.
Fight, fight, fight.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's a whole thing that just happened there. I'll never tell. All right, so what we have now is get your last donations in because we are giving away a Pride Prize pack, raising money for Palestine Children's Relief.
You got it. You can do this.
There we go. But yeah, we'll just give it a few minutes, but I'll do the other part of the sign out. Well, I'll just say who we are while everyone's getting those last minute donations in, obviously. We'll start with the birthday celebrant, Nat. Tell them who you are.
Right, yes, hello. Hi. I'm Natalie, Shield Maiden or Shield Maiden cosplay across all platforms with shield spelled with 2 eyes. Mostly you can find me on Instagram, where I've been posting stuff from like past cosplays and things from C2E2, mostly. But might actually start working on a new project again soon. We'll see. That's it. That's all I got.
What new project though?
Aelin in her battle armor from Return of the King.
Oh,
If I can get my shit together and actually do it, yeah.
Oh, all right. So then we'll go to Rec.
Oh god. Things and stuff. Yep. I'm Rec1568 on all the things and places and stuff. Just wrapped up the Destiny 2 raid race. And
507 hours of the Destiny 2.
yo, all like 24 hours of staying awake for that. And then my next thing is that I will be at Florida SuperCon for fun things, and I'll be at Gaming Community Expo in August. So it's my 2 conventions before the end of the year. Yeah.
All right, we'll go to Dr. Psychowl.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I am Dr. Psychowl. You can find me on the things and the stuff as Dr. Psychowl, except for on Twitter where I'm Dr. Psychowl TV. But mostly I feel like I'm more on Instagram lately. Yeah, I too have kind of sort of started a new project I'm thinking about. I'll be doing Nemesis from Hades 2.
See, we all have to say them out loud to shame ourselves into action.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, they'll never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you working on, Amber?
Called out.
You can also do your sign off then. It's
Yeah.
double-edged.
It's gonna change for every sign out from here on until next C2E2.
All right.
Hi, Amber, Bedoni Italic, or Bedoni cosplay across the places and the such and the things. I am deciding on my next cosplay. I got it down to 3. It was 2, and then the Dragon Age Inquisition trailer came out, or Dragon Age Veilguard. I'm still calling it Dad. But yeah, if you are in Central Iowa, Dungeons Gate is one of the sponsors of the Ankeny Pride, which is happening tomorrow. So check out their website; they got details. They also have a really fun summer reading thing going on, which I'm totally participating in. They got a little bingo card that you fill out, and they got prizes if you get a bingo or if you get a blackout. So go check out their store and potentially read some fun books and get some fun books for stuff and things. But yeah, I will be doing cosplay stuff when I decide. I'm working on it.
Fair. All right, and D.
Hello, my lovely creatures of the dark. My name is D. I'm a voice actor, streamer, musician, professional GM all across the interwebs. And what I'm most recently working on is a little superhero podcast that I'm going to announce the official name of for the first time here at GutPunchRP exclusive. Oh my goodness. It is a Marvel Multiverse TTRPG centered around the X-Men series of comics called The Knockoffs, and a set of X-Men have just escaped the disastrous Hellfire Gala, in which Orcus, the anti-mutant organization, has attempted to kill off mutant kind and sent 250,000 mutants to Mars. A small segment of mutants, however, remained on Earth 616, and this will be the story of a bunch of mutants who just started calling themselves X-Men, hence The Knockoffs. So follow me on socials to see when that starts happening. We had our session 0. I'm very excited, and yeah, there's going to be all sorts of guests during the duration of the long play, so be sure to tune in. And that's me.
All right, I'm the last one.
It's you.
It's me. I'm the GM. It's me. Hi, I am Kai, Kyola Creative on ye old 3 places on the internet. Yeah, you can mostly catch me, I guess, on Twitter. Still hanging on for dear life as it spins towards the moon, I guess, is where they want to land it. We'll see. But yeah, otherwise, come back when we play our next game for take 2. That was fantastic. It was ridiculous. I loved it. All right. We are also Jess. A redraw.
Bowie.
Oh, surprise! It's Bowie. He gets the prizes. Bowie. All right. I'll message you about how to get those to you. Some sweet dice, some cute little pins, and obviously the baggin', the by dragon bag for you.
Shit. I should have made the connection. That is Bowie in the chat.
Yeah, it's like the names almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll definitely get that to you, or we'll drop them off when we're in Minnesota next week or whatever. Yeah, that's exciting. We raised some money for an organization. We gave some stuff away, and we played some D&D. So definitely join us when we announce that we will be playing next. Follow us on Twitter, because that's where we say things about it, and it happens. Do we have anything else? I feel like I'm signing off weird. Are we rating somebody? Are we...
We are rating Sword and Key.
Oh, nice. All right, so we will be sliding over to Sword and Key for whatever they are playing. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for seeing a totally normal session where no one almost got super murdered. It's real funny. What's happening over here is real funny.
I'm just gonna hit that raid.
Yeah. Get us out of here. I'll catch you next time. It's fine. I'm just dying a little bit.
We could have just let you go for ages.